In a remote village surrounded by rolling hills, Adizwa, a young mother, had just given birth to her first child, Afideo. Only 8 days old, Afideo was a beautiful and serene baby. One afternoon, Adizwa placed Afideo in a woven cradle in their traditional thatched roof house's passage. The delicious aroma of meat cooking on the hearth filled the air, prepared for Afideo's naming ceremony that evening. Needing to relieve herself, Adizwa left Afideo alone and hurried to the family's traditional restroom. She was gone for just a few moments, but when she returned, the meat was missing. Panic set in as Adizwa frantically searched the house, calling out for her husband and neighbors. Tears welled up in her eyes as she wondered who could have stolen the food meant for her baby's celebration. Suddenly, a soft, clear voice broke the silence. "It was Moi's mother," the voice said. Adizwa froze, staring at Afideo in shock. "Afideo," Adizwa whispered, her voice trembling. Did you speak?" The baby looked at her calmly. Moi's mother took a bite and wrapped the rest in her traditional wrapper. Adizwa's heart raced. An 8-day-old baby talking. Gathering her courage, she called for the villagers, her voice urgent and filled with the weight of what she had just witnessed. The villagers gathered quickly, their faces filled with curiosity and concern. Adizwa recounted what had happened, her voice shaking with emotion. When Afideo repeated her statement, the village fell into a hushed awe. Moi's mother, an elderly woman, was brought before the village elders. Her face was ashen, and her hands trembled. She confessed with tears streaming down her face, her voice a broken whisper. She had been tempted by the delicious aroma and had taken the meat, thinking no one would notice. The elders, bound by the village's strict laws, had no choice but to enforce the punishment. The village was steeped in sorrow as Moi's mother's fate was sealed. Yet, the miracle of Afideo's speech remained the talk of the village for generations. The infant's ability to speak was seen as a divine intervention, a sign that the spirits of their ancestors